Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon News. In this video, we'll be going over some of the events happening at the very beginning of December of 2024 and anything new that's been announced over the last week or so since our last video. Let's start off with things in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. First off, Corviknight and Bellibolt's raids went live Thanksgiving evening and they will be available until December 5th. They will each be in 5-star raids, and their Terra type will be random during these raids. They will have a 3% chance of giving only spicy Herba Mystica, so we can still get Herba Mystica from these raids, it's just going to be a lower chance. Along with those raids, Tinkatink will be appearing in mass outbreaks until December 5th as well. It'll only be available in Paldea, and it's going to have a higher chance of the Ferocious mark. There is no shiny increase for these Tinkatink, so if you're going to want to shiny hunt them, you're going to be dealing with standard odds, but you'll have a higher chance of getting them since the mass outbreaks will be there. Chansey will also be available in mass outbreaks in Paldea, and this will be going on all the way through January 5th. So every day from now until January 5th, Chansey will be in at least one of your mass outbreaks in the Paldea region. And they're going to be providing a lot of experience. So if you need to level up a Pokemon, this is a good way of doing that. Finally, the third Grand Challenge event is starting to roll into fruition. Registration has begun and can go until the 5th of December. Battles will take place the next 3 days afterwards, and you need to complete 3 battles to claim rewards, and they're very similar to Grand Challenge 1 and 2. Remember, we are still in Regulation H, so no legendary Pokemon, no Paradox Pokemon for this Grand Challenge. Moving on to Pokemon Go, there has been a lot of Pokemon Go news over the last couple of days as we move into the next season of Pokemon Go. To finish out this final season, though, of Max Out, the finale event has begun and it's going to run until December 1st. Galarian Pokemon are more abundant in the wild, as you may have noticed if you've been playing, and Galarian Corsola is debuting in 7K eggs. There are also Regieleki and Regidrago raids, and those Pokemon can be shiny during this event, and then Zacian and Zamazenta are also available in raids as well. Moving into the next season, it'll be called Dual Destiny, and it's going to run from the 3rd of December until March 4th. This season will focus on Unova and its Pokemon. Dual Destiny has some spawn increases during this during this season, and those are going to include Absol, Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup, Sphinx, Gabite, and Deerling. Raid passes are also going to be increased by 1 for the duration of the season, so you're going to be able to get 2 a day, as well as increased Stardust from Rocket Battles and gifts. Season 21 of the Go Battle League will also go along with Dual Destiny, and the guaranteed prizes during this season of Pokemon Go Battle League will be Scraggy at level 1, Sandile at level 6, Jangmo at level 21, Dino at level 22, Frigibax at level 23, and Pikachu Libre at level 24. Other important encounters you can get when finishing the Go Battle League battles are Citadel, Pancham, and Totodile. There will also be avatar items inspired by Grimsley from Unova available this season. So you can get 4 different avatar items that are based on Grimsley during the season. The next raid day has also been announced. It's going to feature Duskmane and Dawnwing's Necrozma. This will be on the 14th of December. There will be 20 remote raid passes that can be done on that day, a big increase from where it is right now, and you will get 6 free raid passes that day. Necrozma's shiny rate will also be increased, so if you didn't get a shiny Necrozma during the Go Fest, this is your opportunity to get one. The first Max Battle Day will also be happening in December, and it's going to be on the 8th. Gigantamax Lapras will be the Pokemon that is during this event. Max Particle Collection will be increased, so you can do more of them. And if you have a ticket, it'll be even higher than 1,600, almost like 5,000, I believe. They will also be introducing the new item Max Mushrooms. We do not believe that this item will give Pokemon the Dynamax factor. It'll be doing something else. Another event has been announced called the Aspiring Dragons event, featuring Pokemon that do not start off with the dragon typing, but will become dragons as they evolve. Swablu, Trapinch, Skrelp, and Horsey will be the 4 main featured Pokemon, and all 4 of them will have an increased shiny chance from research tasks. The Just My Cup of Tea event will also happen at the beginning of December from the 3rd through the 7th, and it'll introduce Sinistea and Polteageist. For those of you unfamiliar with Sinistea and Polteageist, they have 2 forms, a phony and an antique form, which can be you can tell which form it is by looking at the bottom of the cup or the teapot. The antique form has a sticker on the bottom that says it is an official antique, and it is much rarer. Genesect will also be available during this event with the Chill Drive, and it can be shiny, which is very exciting. Finally, the Pokemon Go Tour event for 2025 has been announced, and it'll be called Pokemon Go Tour Innova. It's going to occur March 1st and 2nd, and it will not require a ticket for you to participate. There will be specific event Pokemon that will be available during this event that are pretty cool, including 4 new Hat Pikachu, which will be all of the different Innova trainer hats, Basculins. Larvesta will be in 5 and 10K eggs, making it easier to hatch. 5 unknowns will be available, U, N, O, V, and A, and then Reshiram and Zekrom will also be available. There will also be a masterwork research that will be released that will give a shiny Meloetta when completed. Remember, these master researches do not have a time limit, so you can complete them at your own pace. You don't have to complete them during the tour event. Let's move on to Pokemon Masters EX. The latest Masters EX event, A Champion Time, is going to debut November 29th, which is today. Leon and Charizard will debut in an Arc suit, and they will also be debuting Milo and Eldegoss on December 5th. So there'll be 2 new sync pairs coming to Paizo thanks to this event. Let's move on to Pokemon Unite. Tinkaton will be the next Pokemon to join Pokemon Unite, and it'll be joining on December 12th. Tinkaton will be an all-arounder with balanced stats. Unite's latest Battle Pass will also begin on the 5th of December, and it will feature 2 new Holo Passes that are holiday-themed for Lapras and Mew. Moving on into the Pokemon trading card game, several new Japanese sets have been slated for when they will release, the first of which will be called the Battle Partners set. This will be the first set with trainer-specific cards in the modern Pokemon game, and Lily and Iono have been shown as cards that will be appearing in this set. So there will be Lily's such and such Pokemon and Iono such and such Pokemon in this set, but there will probably be others. After that, in February, the starter sets, Steven and Marnie, will be released. In Japan, these will feature sets around Marnie and Steven's Pokemon. So Marnie's going to have like Grimmsnarl EX, Morpeko. Steven will probably have like Metagross and Skarmory and Pokemon like that. So Pokemon that have been in their teams before. The next set after that will be in March, and it'll be called Heatwave Arena. Cynthia has been tied to this set, so we might be seeing more Sinnoh trainers, potentially, but Cynthia for sure has been tied to that set, and Garchomp. The set after that will be released in April, and it'll be called The Glory of Team Rocket. We could expect Giovanni and other Rocket execs to potentially have Pokemon, or instead of it being a specific trainer, it might be Team Rockets Arbok, Team Rockets Mewtwo, something like that. Finally, the Black Bolt and White Flame set will release in June in Japan, and it'll feature every Pokemon from the Unova region, including N as a trainer card. A few of those cards were shown off at the World Championships, so if you remember the presentation when the World Championships ended, they showed off all those N trainers, N's Zoroark EX, N's Reshiram, N's etc. Those cards will be in that set in June. Let's switch over to Pokemon Pocket, where the latest promos for Genetic Apex have been revealed. These include Greninja, Haunter, Onix, and a few others. Promo 8 from this set is still a mystery. We're not sure what that card is going to be. Finally, let's move on to Snorlax and Pokemon Sleep. In December, Sneasel and Weavile will be entering Pokemon Sleep, and they will be able to appear on Greengrass Isle and Snowdrop Tundra. There will be a special bundle with Sneasel Incense that will go on sale December 3rd, but it is pretty pricey at over 1,500 diamonds. Thank you so much for staying up to date with us on all of the news in the Pokemon world, and we'll be back when we have more information on what's happening in all the various Pokemon games and media that you're looking for. Until then, best of luck out there, trainers, and keep catching those Pokemon.